Hey guys and girls of Diablo 3, this is Starwind bringing you through the Barbarian Class, the first 20 minutes of gameplay and how the mechanics of the character work. As you can see on the character creation screen here, we have both male and female models, and in the upper right you have the animations that are available to the Barbarian class. Mainly your shouts, what it looks like when you help people out and when you actually enrage yourself and become the demon that the Barbarian can become. Them shouts also help to weaken foes and enemies. The Barbarian class is stoic warrior using tremendous physical strength to crush enemies. In the right there you can see the three main features of the actual Barbarian. The main being Fury, that drives Barbarians' assaults and generating to take combat by dealing and receiving damage. We'll just make the character here, get the name going, and we'll jump into the login screen so you can see what it's like. At the login screen we have a few options. Obviously start game, you can change the quest that you're currently on. You can jump in with public games, play with other people, and use the auction house, which has also real money auction house. There's the 5 options at the bottom: your profile, achievements, game menu, public chat, and social. Social allows you to add friends and join in parties when you're going to play. So we'll just load up the game now and start it up, and we'll get into the main area and see what it's like.
This place reeks of death. The fallen star is near.
As someone who plays World of Warcraft a lot, the gameplay in this is kind of weird, having to click around to move about. It's unusual. I'm not used to it. I had my fingers on WASD the whole time trying to move around, especially clicking on enemies to attack. That's very strange and unusual. I moved on through this area pretty quickly. It was pretty easy going, so it was. Just clicking and slashing seems to be the 2 basic attacks. Just left click's your main ability, and the right click is just whatever secondary attack you use with your weapon. In the bottom right there you can see the Fury building up the halfway at the minute, and we're coming up to the main entrance point here, so just to let you hear what this guy's saying.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming. We can't open the gates.
Quest objectives seem to start themselves a lot. Just for instance this here, where you have to run around hacking and slashing these guys to get the gate open for yourself. You're just helping the captain out here. Pretty easy. Just run forward, run back, hit a few guys. No major parts to this part at all. It's interesting that the voiceover acting in this is actually quite amazing, especially from Warcraft. Like, you don't hear anything like this, but in this game they really went all out with the voice acting. And moving about, just beautiful. The scenery, the way everything's done, the archers and the towers there, you can just see everything's just done meticulously. Checkpoints look lovely. All the artwork's just incredible. Obviously all hand drawn, but just incredible. Just talking to the preacher, seems to be getting some sort of blessing just to help me out. And there in the background you can see the merchant, who I don't go to, but he's another character you can use to sell your items when you're moving along and make back a bit of gold. We're just going to enter this house and talk to the girl on the quest. That's a stash, you can put stuff in and move stuff between characters. It's always available, you can always use it. So we'll just enter the cat in and see where we go.
My family has been here since the town grew out of the ruins of old Tristram.
And the talking is just amazing, just the way it's done. Beautiful.
Are you Leah? Rumford
So
said you
we'll go over here and complete the main piece of our quest.
I did.
Speak with Leah herself. Same sort of thing as Warcraft. Your little icons above their heads to tell who's who.
Tried to search for him.
We're just going to jump into battle here again and fight more enemies. Just give it a moment.
Watch out! The wounded are turning.
Gold and items seem to drop as long as you just get loads of stuff over and over and over again. Level up for the first time, but you just run over all the golden items. Apart from if it's a proper item, you have to pick it up and click on it. But gold just seems to get sucked up into your pouch somehow. Magic gold.
You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Really looking forward to playing the warrior class, or barbarian class, should I say? So used to Warcraft here, but I'm looking forward to play it, as I do love playing the warrior class within Warcraft. So it's gonna be interesting to go through the game as the barbarian. I love even the door features there, just that little gold shimmer and light. I'm just picking out the primary skill here. The first primary skill is just bash, brutally strike a single enemy. The next one will be cleave, and then frenzy at 11. So we'll just stick that onto our left click button. So now when I hit people, I'll bash them. And we'll add the secondary skill as well. Generates 6 fury per attack there. I'll pick the secondary.
Clear the way.
I'll just work
I
on
wish to
through it at
pass.
it. So we leave the tavern here. We'll move back to the gate where we were speaking with the captain.
Mayor of this town.
Why are you trying to leave?
Are you mad? This town is doomed. Anyone with a grain of sense should be trying to get out. Will you help me or not?
No. For now, the safest place for cowards is behind
I guess
the
there's very
gates.
few people in this time that cared about the world enough and not themselves to actually attack anyone or do anything about the damage that's coming. Luckily they've got me.
I'd protect him, but now he's dead. 16 militiamen went out.
That thing in the centre there will be your waypoint. When the game progresses on, you'll move from there to other
How
places
can I
in the
help fight
area.
the risen
That's the
dead?
map and what it looks like.
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia
Kind of
were
nice to see
slaughtered by
through.
those things.
Still move about while
Only
you're
I
looking at the map.
survived.
Your warriors will be avenged.
Though Nostra's
Well, I
part
have
as you
seen you
probably like.
fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these.
So we'll move on to our first
horrors.
proper quest here. We're
They're
going to break
attacking
through
the
this barrier and start attacking these first wretched mothers in their little spawns. Another feature that I'm not really used to in Diablo is the blocking arrows. It seems to be you can only really progress on by completing a quest and actually getting to the next
There
stage.
are more of them in the ruins down the road.
There's more quests and stuff just added out of nowhere that I was talking earlier. It just seems to be the way to do it.
Kane have spent
Add
many
random
years
things.
traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world, but the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
And the lore just seems to pop up like that wherever it feels like it. As you progress on, it won't just open like that. You actually have to click that button in the bottom left, bottom right even, and that allows you to listen to the lore, and you can move on from there.
They just kept coming.
Most people seem to have a lot more to say as well. You can always click on them and ask them other questions and talk about more stuff that's going on within the game
I am no soldier.
before you progress.
I was a farmer. I should not have been out there with them. I do not know how I made it back here. None of the others did. Now, somehow
Kind of
I'm
suspicious about this
supposed to
guy
lead
and about
the
Leah. Magically, both of them were in really devastating situations, and the two of them just happened to survive where everyone else died for some reason. Suspicious, methinks. I'm sure we'll leave them to it for the moment. And we'll move on into the first area of questing. It'll take us up by Old Tristan and New Tristan.
I will
Seems to be a
never
very dark
forget
area
the
as well that
first
I'm in at the
time I
moment.
saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones,
More lore.
buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
The darkness that is in the area does really emphasise the light that comes, especially off your own character, the way it shines off you. But things like the fire and that, the stair, the lights on the posts, everything just seems to light up that bit better with that darkness around it. Although I would like to see brighter areas and when I advance on through the game. Just trying to explore every bit of the map for the first time through with Barbarian. There's one of them wretched mothers to keep the quest. Updates. Graphics look amazing. You can see that a furious building and the life on the left hand side, how it works. It's going to be interesting to see how 1, 2, 3 and 4 get used. I wonder if it'll be some sort of ability that enhances your attack or if it's going to be some sort of movement. It's interesting to see as each class progresses what exactly it's going to be like. You can
Dear
just
reader,
move through
I am
dead
Abdul
bodies and
Hazir,
collect stuff from
adventurer,
them as well.
scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Honduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
Can you get much less bolder than using a shoe? I I'm not too sure. Fair play to him for beating them off with a shooter. I'm looking forward to playing the Barbarian as well, just for two-handed swords, two-handed weapons, and dual-wielding two-handers. Seems to look amazing from the videos I've seen of that. What Blizzard have put out, it just looks incredible. Really enjoy all that, getting into the thick of the battle. I'm more of a melee class myself. I'm not too big on the ranged, although I do play ranged in Warcraft. I still prefer them. As you can see, here's one of our first sellers that we'll go into. Go down and kill things. And that's what the achievements look like. Achievement Gatherer. Just go ahead and have a quick look at the achievement menu with summary, general, campaign, cooperative, challenges. There's the first one, picking up 500 gold. Just the date it was done, the weekend of the beta. That may be makes the game that bit better, so it does. Harder enemies now, they take a lot more hacking and slashing to get through them, so it does. And some of them even still stay in. You can break apart them barrels as well. Pretty much most things you can break apart and just see what's inside. There's lots of gold and items and stuff available for you. Even though the barrels break apart, just incredible. It's an amazing game. You can see why it's been in the works for so long. Amazing work put into it. That's our inventory, what it looks like. You have your bag slots done in squares by the size of what you've got. You can equip certain things depending on what you want. Very limited on items at the moment. Good starter. Break some of our barrels and attack these guys. So the shouts that are available to the Barbarian. One strengthens your allies. More other ones can send your foes fleeing and weaken enemy attacks. And as you've seen in the animations in the start, as you progress on, you get to transform as well with your shouts and make you a lot stronger in battle. You will be the one who usually take most of the damage in the battle, especially in the parties. You'll be the one going in doing damage and taking the damage.
While exploring a cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure, I came upon a most grisly sight. A heap of dead bodies. Unbelievably, as I was searching them for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this in New Tristram before it's too late.
Next level. Just to give you a bit of background with the actual barbarians. They spent years dwelling in Mount Aret. They were shaped as strong building of stone, immense in size and ferocity, and were birthed with a duty passed through generations to protect the sacred mountain. The mountain was shattered, and the barbarians lost their fate. They all started scattered around, wandering towards the world to see other places. Barbarians had kind of given up their vigils, so they have the one that shattered the nation, and to bring everyone back. All the rest of barbarians strive to find a new purpose for themselves in the world, and they try to crush it in the way. But you're the one who brings hope to the world, so that's your aim as the barbarian. Equipment-wise, you're going to be using a lot of heavy weapons, heavy armor. You want to make sure that you're kind of strong and thick. You start off with padded leather. It gives you basic helms and spiked helms, and more spiked sort of armor. By the end of it, you're going to have really heavy armor.
Old Tristram, Diablo himself once walked this place.
First real boss character. More than wretched mothers. It's important you do kill the wretched mother first, because she's the one spawning all these. I guess unless you're looking to level more, letting her spawn more of them will give you more XP over time. Circle to tell you where you're meant to go. There's true her. Yeah, he just tears her apart. So that's a big difference between the classes. If you go through all the classes, he really is strong. I like that quick melee attack. Quick damage every time. I think it's definitely the most powerful class. If you're going to go for hardcore hero mode, it's definitely the one to pick. I'd advise going with the Barbarian because they're going to be the strongest and most durable. And if you're in the classes, they're the ones that are which is what you're looking for in hardcore hero mode. I'm not sure why many people want to say it, even though it's class to something like that. Not my cup of tea, but you know, if that's true, they want to try out the hardcore hero. You can see the next secret room here we're going to jump into. See what it's like. I do love how quick the damage is with this guy. And how the buildings just fall like that, that is quite amazing. Nice touch that they put to it. Kind of like active stuff happening as you move around. Then we're going to come across a new sort of it's important you damage the pygmy down quickly. You get to it and jump down and lose and try to once he knocks gold the whole time you're down, you get some nice gear. There's really good loot from it. You can see there's just purples and stuff dropping. You can always use them for blacksmithing and break them down to make better gear. Especially if you're looking to make some money on the auction house, you want to be doing that a lot. So it's important to make sure you get all them pygmies down. When you see a pygmy, kill him quick. Very quick. Here's some lore on it, which you're going to hear now. Also when you disappear behind stuff, it disappears, so you can be seen like that there. Very nice. Throw on our secondary skill there for our right click, which is Hammer of the Ancients. Nice little attack, good for using the Fury. We'll just check our infantry here and see if there's anything we can swap out. Yeah, far better sword there. That's nice, fiery even. Glow to it. Gathering gold pretty quick as well. 1,592. Although I love that. I love gathering items within games. Always, especially in Warcraft now, gathering items, making gold, running the auction houses. Really enjoy it. As you can see again, the waypoint up the top glowing on the map. You can run up, click on that, and go back to New Tristan. Back there. Talk to the captain again.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him.
Another checkpoint. Quest complete.
Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
There's that waypoint glowing again on the map, so we'll just run in, check that. Shouldn't be too hard to spot that on the map, especially for people who play Warcraft looking for nodes and stuff when you're farming. Very similar sort of thing.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What of your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
More nice fallen buildings as you move along. Magic gold gathering and picking up items, of course. I'm gonna run along to the next section, which is gonna be kind of. It's coming up to the end of our 20 minutes now, so we'll just go into Adria's hut here, and we're just gonna see what lies ahead. We need to get to the cathedral, so there's something in here that's going to allow us to get there. Smash a few barrels. Look at a few dead
Look,
people.
a hidden cellar. Follow me.
Find a hidden
Your
cellar.
mother had her secrets.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
So I'll move forward and in
Captain
see
Dalton.
stovepipe and break that. And Captain Dalton has been here. Another boss, second boss of the game. Purple title and gold bar and health. That was the best way to tell. Barbarian just smashes through him. You'll see with a couple of classes it's a little bit more difficult to do that, but it's huge with my Barbarian. I got caught in that trap. There's loads more loots. New shields, gold, lots of great items. As I said, you can break them down later on for blacksmithing, which would be really handy, especially as a Barbarian. You want as much of that as you can. Talk to Leah again now in a moment. Smash through my barrels. As you see with the cauldron, you can pretty much smash a lot of different things. It's important to go around clicking everything, especially when you want to gather as much stuff as you can as you're moving along.
I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aidan came to
So
me
we'll be
last
moving out to the
night.
cathedral from here.
I
That's another
suspected what
quest
was
complete. We're going to be
lurking
moving on.
within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. Shadows close in on Tristram once again, but like Aidan, I'll be gone before they fall.
So in the next few videos we'll move along a little quicker. We'll get to the end of this and we'll get into cathedral. So we'll progress a bit more with each video, just so you can see all the different classes and where they're all going and where the first 20 minutes is going. Barbarian class I really enjoyed. They're good. They're easy to play, they maintain health, and you can really hack and slash away with them. Enjoyable class to play. I'll definitely be playing one of them when the game comes out on the 15th of May. I'd advise anyone to play them. They're great class, very strong. Next we'll move on to the Demon Hunter. We'll give you a little look at them and see what you think. They're another great class that I really enjoy playing, so give you a good roundup of them. And once again, thanks for watching. See you around the Cape of the Cataclysm. Starwind out.